Good evening, everyone. My name is Youngjin Jung, and I'm a student in Pratt. And today, I'm going to talk about two temples in different periods. And one is called Parthenon, the other one is Mason Carey, which means square house. And Parthenon is from Greece, and the other one is from France. So let's move on to next. What we are going to focus on is those things like architrave and frieze and base and like these things. Alright. So this is a Parthenon. There are 8 columns on the front and back, and there are 17 columns on the side. And it's an historic temple. So we can see like the columns are thick because Doric style is basically heavy and huge. And they have like simple architrave. And can you move on to the next? And as you can see, the columns in the corner is much thicker than other columns. Like, as you can see that, right? And these are the typical Doric frieze, and this is typical Doric architrave. And there's no base, like, because it's in Doric. But here, like, there are 2 factors of Ionic order, and the one is we can see that in frieze, we can see the like reliefs, like inner frieze. We can see the reliefs, and here, even though I don't have the picture, there are 4 columns of Ionic columns. And next. Yeah. So in the inner frieze, like the reliefs is so realistic. It's 3-dimensional and it's deeply curved. And yeah, should we move on to next? And this is the Mason Carey, which means again square house. So, next please. So, since it's Roman style temple, the temple is raised from the ground, and the staircase is on the front, not surrounded, and which makes the temple much more directional. And could you move on next? And also, unlike Doric temple, the temple is lifted and supported by walls, not columns. And next please. And here, even though it's Roman style temple, there are like some characteristic of Ionic style, Ionic order. As you can see, there's 3 layers of architrave, and here we see the frieze, like some reliefs. And this is the important thing. Do you know how to call this stuff? It's called egg and dart, which is typical decoration for Ionic style. And could you move on next? And that was my presentation. Thank you for listening.